It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line.
Jones breaking from the contact.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd.
And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
11 MT.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he's brought down.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
The Bengals had a woeful 1-12 on the year. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
11 MT tanks. 11 MT tanks.
Second and 10 now, Burrow.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but this is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Daniil Hunter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Looking deep here for Chase. And it'll be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
First carry here for Kene Nwangu.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 28.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Cousins here going to change the play. They'll go right back to Nwangu. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. An audible here to get a new look. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Vikings 7, Bengals 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. On second down, here's Mixon.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. So on fourth down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Now Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Again, it's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Kene Nwangu
with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Mixon with a first down carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now they'll audible to something else. Quickly to Addison here.
Complete to number 3, Jordan Addison.
The 33, here's a second down and 6. Up the middle, Nwangu. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 3rd and 3. Another run down for Nwangu. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
11 coming.
On 3rd down, Burrow. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded just inside the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, Cousins. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Cousins going to change it up. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. Able to slither by. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. A nice little juke. And he's got this down to the 35. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now they'll shift things around. Off the play fake, Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not thrown perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Here we go.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
21, Bengals nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins here going to change the play. In motion right is Addison. Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there for Minnesota. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
8 yards on the big
It looks like they'll move things around here.
at the Bengals 20-yard line.
Throw left side, and Osborne has it.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll throw again. Cousins. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Cousins. That's going to be caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 19, but it's 3rd down.
On the give is Nwangu.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Kene Nwangu
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score Vikings 28, Bengals nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Locked in completions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Yoshivas. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Lucky 48.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first and 10, Cousins. Flush to his right. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Play action now. Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really... precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. On second down, here's Nwangu.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings open the lead up to 34-0. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Bengals nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Jones breaking from the contact. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Jamar Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals are able to claw one back.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
A first down throw for Cousins. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And now an audible here into something else.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First down, Minnesota.
Play fake, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Now Cousins going to change it up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Third and short yardage, Cousins.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The kick by Joseph is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 30-yard line.
12.
Burrow will throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gun.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, right at the 40. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
11.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11 mighty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
12.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Looking deep here for Chase. That is incomplete.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Cousins.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Cousins here going to change the play. Osborne motions left.
And that will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
If
first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd and 6.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Cousins here to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
11.
Now Burrow to throw on second down.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. Now Burrow.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To the air again, Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was